Today, we're talking about the largest bat in the New World, Vampyrum spectrum, commonly known as the spectral bat. Such a cool name. If you grew up in Canada in the early 2000s or lived somewhere you got Canadian Teletoons, you might have heard that name before. If you also happen to watch a little Canadian animated series called Silverwing. I remember Vampyrum Spectrum being the cannibalistic big bad guys in the show. But this portrayal is completely false. They can be carnivorous, and okay, they may occasionally eat other bats, but they definitely do not eat members of their own species. They're not even mean. Today's article shows them being absolutely lovely towards their friends and family. Spectral bats are pretty big and they have wingspans ranging from 60 to 92 centimeters and can weigh up to 190 grams. They're found across Central and South America, including Mexico, Brazil, and Trinidad. They have long, curved ears, russet brown or dark brown coats, and a distinctive pointy schnoz, also called a nose leaf, that helps with echolocation. Their diet consists of small vertebrates, birds, rodents, other bats, sometimes insects, or even fruits. Starting at dusk, spectral bats forage for 1 to 4 hours, flying slowly and close to vegetation. Their wing morphology allows them to fly through cluttered forest spaces as well as carry some fairly heavy prey, which is pretty cool. But I want to talk to you about their social life. Unlike majority of bats, which are polygynous, where a male can have multiple mates, spectral bats are monogamous and form lifelong bonds where both parents share responsibility in raising offspring. Researchers Marissa Tietge and Miriam Knörnschild from the Humboldt University of Berlin, along with Eduardo Artavia, a coordinator at the Manzú Bat Conservatory in Costa Rica, wanted to get more insight into the social behavior of these bats, because social interactions can impact a whole bunch of things, like reproductive success, foraging efficiency, predator avoidance, and disease transmission. So, in November 2023, they headed off to the Horizontes experimental forest in Guanacaste, Costa Rica, to a very specific Manilcara chicle tree that was known to be hollow and the home of a spectral bat family, a mated pair and their 2 babies. They installed a camera inside the hollow to record infrared videos of the bat family without disturbing them. And over the span of 3 months, this camera recorded some of the most wholesome footage we have of these beautiful spectral bats. Across 73 recorded videos, the researchers observed a whole bunch of social and feeding behaviors. The most common of these was social roosting, where 2 or more bats huddled close together and wrapped their wings around each other to form a tight cuddle ball. These extremely cute moments of contact were frequently accompanied by grooming and vocal exchanges, and in some videos there was even greeting behavior in which a bat that was already inside the roost gave the returning individual a nice long hug with its wings, sometimes paired with some nice squeaking. Even more cute was when one bat brought food into the roost and willingly gave it to another, usually a smaller bat that was presumed to be a pup. This food sharing, specifically to a pup, is thought to also serve as a teaching moment, where the little guy or girl can learn how to handle prey and transition their diet from milk to meat. On the other hand, these food handovers can sometimes turn into a tug of war, where the altruistic bat changes their mind halfway. But one of the most memorable moments is also one of the clearest pieces of evidence of cooperative care in the species, where the male bat delivered food directly to his nursing partner. In addition to these deliveries, the researchers also observed food checks in which a bat would approach a returning bat to inspect whether it had brought back prey, only to back up again when it realized there was no food. The rest of the clips showed a lot of unserious play behavior too, where these curious bats engaged in some play fighting, chased some cockroaches, and even messed around the camera trying to figure out what it was. Collectively, all these social interactions show that the spectral bat isn't just the biggest bat in the Americas, it is also one of the most social. By social roosting, sharing food, cooperating in raising pups, playing, these gentle bats show a surprising capacity to form and create tight social bonds with their small social groups. A special thank you to researchers Marissa Tietge and Miriam Knörnschild, and to Eduardo Artavia, and Emma Dietrich and Paulo Ditzel, two wonderful artists that created illustrations for this paper, and of course anyone else that helped collect, analyze data, and publish this piece of science. God, I hope I pronounce all those names properly. And as always, thank you for watching and listening. If you're celebrating your birthday today, I wish you an incredible year ahead. And if you're just not feeling it today, I hope you know that I'm wishing you the best as well. And if you're just out there not celebrating anything, just vibing and slowly developing a hankering for the pumpkin spice, please like and subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Peace.